This is a 2-row repeat that's worked on an even number of stitches. This is the front of the work, and then here's the back. And I have 18 stitches here. I added 2 extra, one on each side as an edge stitch, so I'll just be working the stitch pattern over 16 stitches for my sample here. So for row 1, I'm going to knit my edge stitch and then start the pattern. And all you're going to do for row 1, all the way across the row, is make a yarn over, slip the next stitch, knit 1, and then you're going to pick up your yarn over and your slipped stitch both at the same time and pass them over the knit stitch. So you have a yarn over, slip, knit, and then pick up your yarn over and your slipped stitch and pass them both over your knit stitch. And that is all you have to do for row 1. So if you count your stitches at the end of row 1, you'll notice that you only have half as many stitches as you started with, and that is what you should have. On row 2, you will replace those stitches. So don't panic if you get to the end of row 1 and you don't have as many stitches as you started with. And then I just have my last stitch, that's my edge stitch, so I'll just knit it. And that was row 1. For row 2, there's my edge stitch. And what you want to do on row 2, if you look at your work, you see you have this diagonal strand across the bottom of your next stitch. We're going to be purling on this row, so you want to make sure that your yarn's in the front. And with your right needle, you just want to go in and pick up that diagonal strand. Pull it up and put it on your left needle, and then purl it. And then you're going to purl the stitch that was already there. That's all you're doing on row 2. You can just grab that diagonal strand that's at the bottom of your next stitch, pull it up onto your needle, and purl. And purl the next stitch. I hope you can see that strand there. You just pick it up and purl. And here's the last one. And then I'll knit my edge stitch. So there's the back again. And you would just repeat those 2 rows for the pattern.